Samsung washer won't finish the cycle, shows OE on the display and leaves a puddle on the floor after every wash. Let's fix that. Welcome to lesson 3 of our washing machine repair and diagnostic course Real Case by Appliance Fix Lab in Winnipeg, Canada. My name is Evgen. I am a technician with Appliance Fix Lab, and today's real call came from Starbucks, Manitoba, just outside Winnipeg. The Samsung washer, model WF431ABP. The customer reported two things. The washer cycle stops with the OE error code and there's water on the floor after each load. Quick safety note. Water and electricity don't mix. This video is educational. If you are not trained and equipped, contact a qualified technician. Diagnostics. First, I run a quick cycle to confirm the complaint and watch the washer's behavior. During the visual inspection, I can already see water under the unit, and shortly after the OE error appears again. When I open the door, the leak is easy to spot. The door boot seal is torn. Because it can't seal properly, a small leak becomes a puddle by the end of the wash. A coming car is loading and closing the door too fast. Before you start the cycle, make sure nothing is trapped between the glass and the rubber seal. So, the boot seal needs replacement, but this leak is not what triggers OE. Next, I use the washer's built-in service diagnostics to run a full test. During that test, the OE code returns again, which helps confirm the direction of the diagnosis. In Samsung documentation, OE is related to a water level condition that remains too high when the washer expects the water to be drained. Possible causes include a drain restriction, a problem with the pressure hose, a faulty water level pressure switch, or a drain pump issue. But based on observation, the washer is draining and moving water out, and the error shows up during the fill behavior. That points to the water level pressure switch system, the sensor that tells the control board how much water is in the tub. At this point, the diagnosis is complete. I explain the repair plan to the owner. We approve it and I start the repair. Repair. First, I replace the turned door boot seal. That requires access to the boot clamps, removing the damaged seal, installing the new seal correctly, and reassembling everything in place. Next, I replace the water level pressure switch. I disconnect the hose and electrical connector from the old sensor, install the new one, and double-check the connections. Now, the most important step is verification. I run a test cycle and watch the fill, wash, drain, and spin processes. Success. No leak, no puddle, no OE error code. This Samsung washer is now filling and draining correctly and is back in good working order. If you have questions about this Samsung washer, OE error, overfilling leaks, or any other appliance issue, leave a comment. The Appliance Fix Lab team will answer. And if you are in Winnipeg or nearby communities and need professional washer repair, reach out to Appliance Fix Lab anytime. Subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson in this real diagnostic series. Thanks for watching. See you soon.